G'day everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another multi-tool race, number 142, with myself and Mr. Lampo Lava there.
Woohoo!
And did I just say we're in the Ice and Town Galaxy? Jeez, I got a short-term memory problem. We are, anyway. There's the planet address down there in the corner. It says Ice and Tam, so today we are racing for something that I found 2 months ago. And Lava doesn't know what it is because usually the other person doesn't tell them because we're just horrible people. Speaking of horrible,
I may have hopped out of the station and had a look.
I can't remember if it's in the station. It probably was. It's not super duper special, but speaking of ugly things, get that frickin' shuttle off my ship, dude. Let's get racing.
Shuttles are awesome.
Oh god, I shouldn't even bother saying it, should I? I'm just encouraging your heresy. All right, let's get on with it. So, yep, each week we hunt for an S-class cabinet of something we know is in the system. Usually an alien or an experimental rifle, and sometimes an Atlantid. Last week's was an Atlantid, or 3 Atlantids actually. 2-planet system we're in.
Yeah, let's check it out. It's pretty awesome looking ones.
Well, I haven't even checked to see what they are yet. I've got to do that after we finish this. I'm just going to land at this freebie one that I saw here first before I go to the one that the map was marked. Because freebies are always good. Especially if it's the S-class.
Oh, this could be S-class.
Well, that ain't going to be S-class because we're in a pirate system, so why am I bothering to look?
Ooh, what's going to be?
Better not be the S-class. I'll go grumpy.
B-class.
Well, where's me? I was gonna. It's 592 units away. That is way too far for me to walk uphill. That is life imitating art, or art imitating life, more to the point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing. It's coming into summer. It's going to be too hot to do my elliptical in the house. It was a very pleasant 28 degrees in here the other day. Oh my god, it is actually the right tool. That's C-class. Let's not get excited. So we are hunting for the end of the horizon in S-class. I would have laughed if it was the S-class.
I reckon my next one's going to be S-class.
Oh, I think mine will be. It's funny watching this back when one of us says something stupid like that and it turns out to be right.
Yeah.
Especially when one of us says, I'm going to kick your ass, and then the other one wins like 30 seconds later. Hey, come on, no, not an observatory. Give me a moment.
Oh, it's 8 seconds away.
Oh, that looks like shelter. That's not going to help me. Yes, I'm aware there is a shelter there. I was just there 2 seconds ago. Thank you, game. I have eyes. I really do wish, and I've said it plenty of times on these videos, can we please change the icons so that just the minor settlement is the little house icon. We do not need the shelter and the little dinosaur dig site all sharing the same icon.
Yeah, that's an awful tri-barrel rifle.
Yeah, I think that was the one I saw, the first one I went to. I'm on the very slow landing thing.
Yep, there is a shelter beside me.
That'll come in handy when you've got all the stuff turned off and you're playing on free. Oh, that ain't it. That's ugly. Now,
it's 18 hours away.
I was going to say, I know you don't follow politics at all, Lava, but you reckon the federal opposition can get their crap together with an environmental policy, since they're busily scrapping their environmental policy at the moment about net zero carbon emissions by 2050 or whatever it is? Because the National Party don't want to support it because all the farmers and all that vote for them. And it's like, we want to get back into government, don't we?
Yeah, the farmers make up, what, 0.1% of the population?
Bugger all.
Yeah, and...
But they are quite a large percentage of the people who vote for that party, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but it's 80% who don't vote for that party. They should be worrying about, not the 5% who do vote for their
Well,
party.
here in the fantastic state of Victoria where I lived, we recently voted in a Aboriginal treaty, apparently, that no one knew anything about, particularly.
Mm.
Interesting to see where all that goes. It's like, that's state level, but didn't we, like, at a federal level have a referendum on that? And we all said no. Oh, another C class. Isn't that kind of going against what the people want? Not that we talk politics at all.
Yeah. Oh, C class.
Can't talk politics as a middle-aged white man. Who am I apologising to today? I've lost track.
Who knows?
I think
If they want an apology, they're not very important.
we're fair game. We're the last group of people you can pick on without, someone coming out in the street with pitchforks and that sort of stuff. Oh, maybe I should shut up and learn to drive first. I missed the landing pad by a mile.
Ooh,
Come here, ship.
paleontological dig site detected.
Yeah, why that needs to be a house. See, when that first came out, that was like the bone symbol in the expedition we did. Why couldn't they have kept it as that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just so grumpy.
You're an old man, that's why.
I shouldn't be grumpy. I'm having a long weekend. I'm having a 5-day weekend. I shouldn't be grumpy at all.
Mm.
Actually, speaking of which, I'm going to, well, not of which, but I'm going to go see the new Predator movie in 2 nights' time.
Oh, it's a new Predator movie, is
There
it?
is. There is indeed. And from what I've heard, a lot of people are saying it's not too bad. Which will be good.
Yeah. Last Predator movie I saw was Predators.
Ah, okay. Yeah, well, there's been 2 since then. Well, if you want to count the animated one, there's been 3 since then,
Yeah.
I think. Another C class. Yeah, they're pretty inventive with the title. They're after Predators, where there was The Predator. We'll just add a "the" at the start. Which, that one wasn't so good. I think that's the least popular one of the franchise. We watched Alien Earth a couple of weeks back on streaming here. That wasn't so bad, to some degree.
Yeah. No idea what that one's about.
Well, there's aliens and they come to Earth. There you go.
Oh.
That'll sum it up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mind the animated Predator one either, actually. I thought that was quite good.
Mm.
People had been banging on for 1,000 freaking years. Oh, I'd love to see a Predator fight like a samurai. And they finally got their wish.
Oh, they did that in Predators, so
True. True. They had the dude from the Yakuza.
yeah.
Arnie reckons that of all his lines in his movies, you reckon everyone would be screaming, "I'll be back" at him when they see him in the street, but he reckons most people would go, "Get to the chopper!" he actually said that's his favourite line of his acting career. He apparently didn't really understand the whole "I'll be back" because when he was sort of still getting his head around English to some degree, he didn't understand like the shortening of the "I will" to the "I'll" kind of thing. He didn't get how it all worked. It's a stupid line. I don't want to say that sort of thing. I reckon that's more famous personally.
Yeah, it's more memorable.
He must.
He comes back.
He must be getting on in years.
I think he's 80 now.
God. Well, that's not too far away for you.
Yeah,
Hang on,
19
does
more
that
years.
does that mean that by the time this video comes out, KJ will have had her birthday? Speaking of getting on in years,
Yeah, because
what did we say? This is our second video for the night, isn't it? And we said 2
yeah,
weeks.
so her birthday's on not the next stream, the one after that.
I'll have to remember to, like, dance around in a G-string for her or something.
So that will be the 16th, I think. Oh no, the 15th.
Yeah. Not that we know when her birthday is, of course. Not that we're talking about that. It's just another
Yeah.
day, isn't it?
Yeah, mine was just another day
Just
until
another.
GG remembered
Yeah.
what 6 years previously.
I was gonna say he got you caught the other day. Oh, isn't it
Yeah.
such and such? Oh yeah.
Yeah, isn't it today?
Oh, I struggle to remember my own birthday, let alone anyone else's.
Yeah.
See, cause
Yeah,
mine's
I
so
don't do
close to
anything
bloody
special for
Christmas.
mine.
Mine just blends in with Christmas.
But I am thinking about buying a bottle of vodka.
Oh, seriously. You're on
Yeah.
about that the other week.
Well, I never got it the other week, so I'm still
Still thinking about it.
it.
Well,
Yeah, I've got an alcohol problem.
you keep thinking about
Because
it.
I drink enough.
Aren't you glad you gave up the cigarettes or the tobacco because you're on the rollies? Considering how much they are, you wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't be able to pay your rent these days. Because that's got to be what?
Yeah.
How many years? 3 years ago?
2, 3 years. All right.
You must have saved thousands.
Yeah, because it was when I quit, it was about $120 packets of 50 grams.
Jesus. And how many are we getting out of that?
They were lasting a week. So, yeah, so it was about $240 a fortnight.
Oh, it's been many years since I smoked.
Yeah. I still get the urge occasionally.
Well, they reckon you truly never really quit.
Mm.
I saw a thing the other day. They had Stephen Colbert was interviewing Anthony Hopkins, and he was an alcoholic. I didn't know that. He's been sober for 50 years. 50 years is a long time for anything.
Yeah.
That I used to work with a guy who said he was alcoholic. He used to do the AA meetings and all that. He said that's one thing they told him was that you're basically never cured. You just learn to not drink, sort of thing. The urge never fully goes away.
I worked with this guy who been out drinking all weekend and arrived to work half sloshed, and he went off to halfway through the work. He went off to the locker room, and the boss followed him out and caught him having a drink.
Having a drink at work, yeah.
And the last we ever saw of him.
When I say we, I worked with a guy who, he was a major pisshead. He'd be out on the piss all weekend. Like, he'd drink just about a slab by himself. It was ridiculous. And he rocked into work Monday morning, having been on the piss all weekend and had barely slept. And he'd been in a fight. He's like,
Ooh.
eyeballs hanging out of his head with this massive shiner, stinking like a brewery. And boss at the time basically said, go home, take the day off. If you turn up to work like that again, dickhead, you won't be coming back.
Yeah. I worked with this guy at the university. He rang up sick, and then his friend worked at the same place, and so he rang him next, and he says, "Oh, just woke up. I'm laying in some gutter somewhere. I don't know where I am." You passed out apparently, and
Good effort.
in the gutter. Yeah, and he got found out because friends had us on speakerphone, and the boss was standing next to him.
Well,
Yeah, it was all cool.
one of my former bosses, he was a huge pisshead, and we all went out for a work. I can't remember if it was a Christmas break-up or what, something, some dude, and got himself fairly written off, and staggered out of wherever he was, and saw this car, and like, he knew it wasn't his car, but he thought, I'm tired, I want to lie down. Wonder if my key fits. And just put his key in it and opened the doors. He went, bonus. He just climbed into the back seat and started having a snooze. And was awoken like an hour or two later when, you know, some young girl came back to her car, started screaming because he's this passed out drunk dickhead in the back seat. And before anyone could come to her aid, he sort of collected himself and climbed out of the car and apologised and staggered off. Sort of left her standing there like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Back in the day, we
that guy,
actually used keys for doors on cars. It's all beep beep these days.
Yeah, that guy, he when he came into work the next day, oh, did he get the get shit? No. Yeah, he came and he says, "Oh, he's feeling really unwell yesterday. I was just, I just couldn't make it." Yeah, and so the boss says, "Oh, we're about to see you actually fall asleep."
In the car.
Oh, home? Yeah, really?
Yeah, I woke up
What
covered in
customer was
ants.
that?
Well, our Christmas party at one of the first place I ever had a job, like the first full-time job, they used to hire, like there was a nightclub sort of venue place, and they would invite about 500 clients and all the staff. It cost them, 10, 20 grand or whatever, put on spit roast, free alcohol, the whole thing. It was a freaking fortune it used to cost them. And the rule was, alright, everyone's going out and having a drink, but, you can't not show up to work the next day because everyone's feeling like crap sort of thing. And I was young and stupid and started getting into it a bit, a bit too much, and I was throwing down frickin' vodka like water and got myself incredibly written off. And rung them. I think I was on afternoon shift the next day because it was like a Wednesday or something. It wasn't a Friday night. It was a midweek thing. And came into work the next day. I rung them up and said, I'm going to be late. I'm feeling a bit crook still. And the boss went, oh, all right. See you when you get here. And like by this stage, I'd thrown up about 2 or 3 times at home. Got on the train to go to work. Had to get off the train halfway in because I was feeling crook. So chucked up somewhere at one of the random stations. Got to work. Was there for about half an hour. Went out the back, had a chuck. The boss just looked at me and said, all right, go home. You look like shit. I was still chucking up at 9 o'clock the next night. I was so rooted. No idea what my blood alcohol content was. Oh my god, there was a dude the other day in Ballarat, or Bendigo, Ballarat I think, which is either one, regional Victoria, and his blood alcohol was 0.153 something.
Ooh.
Actually, no, I'm lying. That was the world record. He was 0.5 something, 0.53. The world record was 0.15 or something. Some guy in Poland. It was a new Australian record, 0.5. So the blood alcohol limit here is 0.05 for driving, and this guy was 0.5. And 0.4 is starting to approach death.
Yeah.
So he'd crashed his car, not severely, like he wasn't through the windscreen or whatever, but he was gurgling away in his seat. Couldn't sit up to do the blood test. Like, they had to drag him out of the car. Couldn't blow into the tube. They had to actually physically take blood at the hospital. Yeah, but it was 0.5. Oh, man. Don't know how hard you got to treat to do that to yourself, but you still feel like that vodka now?
Well, I don't drink much. No. Last I had vodka. First glass I had, I was feeling quite tacky.
I guess if you're not completely writing yourself up, I mean, I remember one time I was telling Debbie the other day. Friday night, we're going to go out night clubbing. Yeah, sure. Went out night clubbing, you know, till 4, 5, 6, whatever in the morning, sunrise sort of thing. Came home, smashed. Yeah, you know, throwing up, hugging the bowl, the whole thing. Oh, I'll never drink it again. Oh, all that crap. Felt like crap all day. Got to about 6 o'clock that night, felt a bit better, and you know, friends ring up. Are you going to go night clubbing tonight? Yeah, feel better. Why not? Went out, did it all again. Got home at stupid o'clock Sunday morning, chucking my guts up, feeling, oh, I feel sick. Oh, never doing that again. That's the sort of stupid stuff you can do in your early 20s.
Yeah, the town I grew up in New Zealand never had any nightclubs, and no, the pubs all shut at 10.
Oh God.
That was well, they didn't have a pubs. That was the time that they were required to close. No, the law said that's the closing time, and that's the time they closed. So it's,
Well, we used to have
none of this.
we used to have like 6 o'clock cut off in like my parents' generation.
Yeah,
You know, you get to like 10 to 6 or so, and everyone be lining up 3 or 4 drinks on the bar because they my old man, when he was living in a pub at one point, when he was working around different places, they stationed him at different joints. Quite often, you know, country towns, whatever, the pub was the only accommodation. And publican hauled him out of bed one night and said, "Come down here and say it's your birthday and all these people are your friends," because the inspector was rocking in. So, you know, he had to pretend it was his birthday and had all these people in the bar wishing him happy birthday who just wanted to sit there and drink. And because you're allowed to.
Yeah, my brother worked in a. Yeah, well, my brother, he worked in Spa once, and
What's the thingy? Oh, there
yeah,
it is.
and come along a Friday night. He'd locked the door. No, the owner. He locked the door and he says, "If the police come around, so say this is a private party. It's not
Yeah, same
not
sort
public."
of thing.
And yeah,
I can't find the thingy. Oh well, too bad. I'm missing the waypoint. It must be buried somewhere up on the hill. Anyway, continue.
yeah. So yeah, that happened a few times.
Well, they tried
What's gonna be-
prohibition. Remember
Yeah,
the El Capone days and all that stuff.
yeah. C class.
I one of the last times when I say drunk, actually had a few drinks was a work breakup place I used to work. So that'd be 6 or 7 years ago. And we went to like a it was like a Viking themed bar, and they fed us like Viking food, all that, and had shows and whatever. But we were drinking out of like horns, like, you know, like the flagons out of horns. And I can't remember what the hell it was, but they gave me a couple of shots or something as well. That was nice. I went, ooh, that's not too bad. I'll have another one of those. And then kind of went, oh, you're going to drive home after this. Probably shouldn't do that. I think I was probably still under, like the limit, but would have been a bit touch and go.
Yeah, there's a pub I used to go to in New Zealand. Yeah, every now and again the power would go out.
No.
So you knew that someone who left the pub had driven into the power
Driven into the pole. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a matter of, oh, do we go the quick way or the slow way to leave? You know, the cops would be, you know, at the scene of the crash. You know, there was only 2 exit roads to the pub.
Oh, speaking of cops, we had some guy get shot up at my local shops yesterday or the day before. We're watching the news. It's like, oh, I know where that is.
Getting into America.
Yeah, it was very exciting. We had some clown shoot himself in the park across the road a year or two back. He went into the park at, like, when I say park, it's a it used to be a soccer ground, but it's now just full of trees. But he'd got hold of a gun, and I think he decided, oh, it's the middle of the night, I'll just go test fire this to see what it's like. And so I'm lying in bed, it's like 11:45 or so, and it was summer, and all the windows were open. And you know, at night time, you know, it's dead quiet, sound travels sort of thing. I'm lying there just about to fall asleep. And there's god-awful bang, and it wasn't like a, you know, car crash or anything. It was definitely like an explosion sound, obviously the gunshot. So I've sort of sat up and gone, what the hell was that? Yeah, so you see a few, you know, house lights flicking on, a couple of other houses or whatever. And then see this guy staggering up the road. And Clown had freaking shot himself, messing around with it. Now they quite often go over there and they set off you know, firecrackers and that sort of crap, you know, kids and whatever. But this was obviously not that.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say, but yeah, I've worked with this guy who had a hunting accident.
Had a hunting accident, did he?
Yeah, with a shotgun.
Oh.
When he was climbing over a fence.
Did he pass the gun through first and then shot himself in the foot?
No,
hand? Head?
Hands, and he passed over the fence. He was holding the barrel by the top of the barrel.
Dickhead.
And he had his thumb had been one of his fingers transplanted, and he had two other fingers.
Clown.
And half his palm was missing.
Well, if you stick your hand over the end of a shotgun, that's going to make a bit of a mess.
Yeah, and I thought, I've never ever had any gun training, but my first thought was, why would you be carrying a loaded weapon through, you know, through the bush? And yeah, because it's going duck hunting.
Oh, well, you know, those ducks are pretty vicious. You've got to make sure you've got your gun ready.
You are such a loser.
Oh. I wonder if you're going to find it. Oh, I'm coming into...
all four.
Oh, cool. I'm just coming into the one that I already had ready to rock. Let's just see if I can draw level with you.
Yeah, so I found about 3 A classes,
and
a couple of B classes, and a whole load of C classes.
I don't think I saw an A class, actually. I think I only saw a few C's, and I might have seen a B. Definitely didn't see an A, but I remember. Well, I kind of got the feeling I was in the middle of saying something, and I actually just got off out of my ship and went over to the waypoint marker and took off again on one of them. I think I was halfway through saying something. As I took off, my brain kind of went, hang on, what did you just do? Oh, just keep talking, no one will notice. But if someone actually notices watching the video, let me know which one it was. Because I'm going to claim that was the S class.
Yeah, it's probably this one.
I know one time when I was just hunting a pistol or something, I found the S class. And I was just, you know, sitting there, and Debbie came in to ask me something, and I got distracted. And just took off without actually taking any note of the location. I took pictures of the glyphs, but I hadn't actually noted the location. I took off and just set off another map and started flying off, and then suddenly went, whoops. But then about like 5 or so maps later, once I finished cursing her, I found another S class, and the slot layout was much better. So
yeah, I've done it before. I found the S class, then taken off without putting a save point. And I've ended up reloading. Yes, I'd be happy with that transport layout.
Yeah, it's not too bad at all. So there you go.
Yeah, so I'd
have some of this drink, actually. Oh, it's better. Alright, kiddies, there you go.
Yeah,
Ice and Tam Galaxy, the end of the horizon. White multi-tool with we're going to call that a Cheeto Willy, are we? Orange Cheeto Willy. He says. No comment.
Yeah, it's interesting to look at.
Interesting, Willy.
I'd be happy with that. With the transport layouts, it's pretty good.
There are the glyphs. And no need to reload, just come through the portal and come straight to this minor settlement to grab this one. I don't think I took a picture of that, actually.
Yeah, and it's easy if you've got an awesome shuttle.
It is absolutely not required. The only thing you'll be required if you have a shuttle is a matching lobotomy. And a scorching case of herpes. Alright, so this is at... Look at this freaking ugly thing out of my way. Plus 18.93, plus 173.64.
Woohoo!
So there you go. I think we've probably crapped on long enough. It's probably one of the longer ones we've done for a while, actually. I don't know how many I went to. 22 by the looks of it.
Ooh.
Which probably means you went to about 4, the pace you go. Right, everyone. We're going to wrap this up right about now. You have a good one. Do us a favour, drop us a like, comment and sub. We'll catch you around next week for another hunt. I don't think either of us have got anything ready to hunt for next week. We're going to have to pull our finger out.
No.
But we'll see what happens.
So yeah, I did about 12, I think.
Yeah, good. Right, everyone. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.
Yep.
Take care.
Take care, everybody. Ciao. Have an awesome shuttle and keep them, have a
have an awesome
birthday.
shuttle and get yourself an awesome birthday. Yeah, good one, clown. See ya.
Yeah. Ciao.